otherwise surrounded leprosy all these years. So lepers were no longer regarded as outcasts, but rather sufferers who could be cured as a result of this visit. She visited the Jebode and spent the night in the mansion of Chief Udutola, who had been her late father's friend, and visited the king at Buckingham Palace. She remembered taking him for a stroll in the grounds of the palace. So she made it a point of duty to visit Chief Odutola in Ijebuode. And she also knighted several Obas, the Alake, the Olowo of Owo, the Oni of Ife, the Northern, the Sultan, and other northern dignitaries. And then her visitation to the capital of the Western region, that was very captivating, hosted by Chief Awolowo. At that time, at the end of the visit, she was presented with gifts, including a talking drum for the young Prince Charles. And I wonder if he still has. So, but the farewell, speech was very emotional. But before, I want to describe this queen, her nature.
You have less than 2 minutes more.
And she was a very unique person, very humble.
Okay, so
and was able to, yeah. So I have here a dedicated queen. Well, how did she do it? One may ask.
Mr. Badejo, can you hear me, please? If you can hear me, please wrap up in 2 minutes so that we can, keep to our promise of 60 minutes. If you can hear me. Okay, it seems we lost. Gboyega Badejo, can you hear me? Okay, can anyone else hear me so as to be sure that I can hear?
Well, I can hear you. This is Munzali Dantata. I can hear you.
Thank you.
I'm also hearing you. Tayo Olani is my name.
Okay, so because we have time against us, we're wrapping it up. This is the first of its edition, and the exhibition is to come up sometime soon. The date has been shared on a particular document we shared with the general public, and it will be good for you to come around for the book signing at the exhibition ground. We intend to use the old running shed, and we're having like 6 to 7 months plan to make sure that this comes into fruition. In the absence of any question, because we have less than 15 minutes to go, in the absence of any question, you have heard from Gboyega Badejo, you have heard from Munzali Dantata, you have heard from my humble self, and we've taken some questions before now. I see Professor Francis O. Falokor's hand up. I will ask you to please hold on as I hand over to Tishe. Tishe, you were asked a question. I hope I got that pronunciation right. So after Tishe, Professor Francis Falakor will take charge. Tishe, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's been a lovely session. I'm glad I signed up, and I'm glad I heard from everyone. To answer the question, I remember a very faint memory when I was much younger, once getting the train from Ilorin to Offa with my grandma and my siblings. I don't remember too much because I was very young, but my sister said, "Oh, my sister." I remember my sister saying that this is so slow. Is it a locomotive train? And my grandma said that it wasn't a locomotive train, but we were able to cover. I think we left the house uh 7ish or a little after 7, and or rather the journey started maybe 7ish or a little after 7, and we were able to get to Offa before 10, so it wasn't too long, but it was it's not a bullet train sort of journey. I remember there were paper tickets, so that's what I remember about the train in Kwara. It was a one-time experience. I was hoping to do more of it, but I don't think that train or that route is functional anymore. Regarding trains in other parts of the country, no, I haven't. I know that there's one from Lagos to Ibadan, which I haven't been on, but I'm hoping to use sometime soon. But I will say regarding the railway system in Nigeria, I think it's full of history. I think that like Mr. said, that it was a means for so many people to explore outside of their own immediate region and become more educated. It was a way for people to get jobs. I think having the railway, there were a lot of advantages for the common person. And other than the economic aspect or the educational aspect, I think socially as well, the railway was a positive thing, because I remember my dad saying that one could get the train from the northern part to the southern part of Nigeria. And if you read accounts or books from much earlier in Nigeria's history, independent history, that is, you would find people talking about crossing the Niger and getting to meet so many people, getting to see and experience Nigeria in its vastness, I would say. So I hope that we are able to work not just on our railway transport, but on so many other modes of transportation, because I think it's important for us as a people. I believe I've kind of covered everything asked.
Thank you.
If there's anything I've missed out, please let me know.
Thank you, Tishi. Okay, so over to Professor Falako. I hope I got that pronunciation right. Prof, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You got it right. Well, thank you for the opportunity to link up with the past, understand the present, and project to the future. The only book I read is that of, that's the picture one. I can't remember the name now. My appeal is, that's to the author, is it possible to have a colored one? I know then there was no color picture as we have it today. That can that be done? If possible, can he work on it so that the pictures will be sharp and be more visible than the black and white it is now? Thank you. Then the second question, yes, the second question has to do with the issue of feasibility or projection. How are these works and other works of this nature being projected? I know this is one of the ways anyway. What about recommending them for use in schools, that primary, secondary, or tertiary? Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll take the second question while I try to clarify the first question. We are talking about instead of black and white, you want colored. Which of the book are you referring to, sir? Okay. I see no red. Prof, which of the book are you referring to? Black and white, colored?
The second one, that's the picture booklet by, I've forgotten the name now.
Oh, okay. The second one is
Yes.
the one we have, The Queen's Visit to Nigeria by Gboyega Badejo, right? Okay.
Sorry.
So if it is The Queen's Visit to Nigeria, the
Yes.
author is
Yes.
here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The author, okay, I think he's having technical challenge. He's not on the platform at the moment, so no problem about that. We will pass the comments to him. But on the one about recommending them to school, yes, we advise that any one of you who can help us, if the rail could speak, is meant to serve that purpose. At each intersection of the book, you will see history, you see dates, you see names, and a second version is to come out. Notice that on it we have not for sale, not for sale. And the reason why we do not wish to sell it is that we want it to go to schools. We hope to get sponsors that would help us, print more copies and distribute. And we hope that by encouraging students across primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions to visit historical sites and UNESCO sites, as maybe have been mentioned, and others in the north, in the east, or the south. That way we can be able to promote other works of art where we, celebrate what Nigeria is, what our past is, what our present is, and what our future intends to be. We have spent so much time. This is 11 a.m. We have just 4 minutes more. And on that note, I'm not sure if you can see, if anyone can see the screen. I'm not sure if anyone can see the screen. But we are going into the final part of today's engagement. On behalf of Legacy and the Arts, I want to yield the floor for the current Assistant Secretary of Legacy to give a closing remark. He's no other but the indefatigable man that I think I believe in and I know, Mr. Abioye Ayeni. I yield the floor to you, Mr. Abioye, for your closing remarks. Okay.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Hello,
Good
can you hear
morning.
me?
We
Yes.
can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay. This is a little bit impromptu, but I'll give it my best shot. I think I will thank everybody for taking the time off to be here with us today. Legacy is an institution that is passionate, and is the sole reason that is to keep our heritage alive. There's no bigger heritage than one of the biggest heritage we have is the railway, because the railway is just not an infrastructure for moving people from one point to the other, but it has tied the country together and it has moved people from one place to the other. No institution has made the railway, no institution has made this country as united as our railway. And that is also why all the chroniclers of the railway have done a great service to us in this country. Dr. Dantata, and sorry, I'm parked here to make this speech, so I can't get all the names. You have done a great service to us. You've done a very great service to us in immortalizing our history, in putting them in a form whereby generation after generation can access. Yes, this is just a little bit, but more can be done and will be done. But we cannot, a journey of 1,000 miles start with the first step. And we've taken 1, 2, 3, up to 10 steps for this. So I'll tell everybody what I'll have to do on behalf of Legacy. Thank you, the speakers. Thank you, the chroniclers. And thank you, every other person, for taking time off to be part of this occasion. Thank you so much. Over to you, Doctor.
Thank you so much. We just believe that we needed to catch one of our best stars, and we got to catch you. Thank you so much for that closing remark. I know my president would want to say 1 or 2 words. I'm looking at time. We have less than 2 minutes more to go. So before I say, the railway didn't just carry passengers, it carried the future. Today we look back to see where it took us. So I yield the floor for the closing statement from Mr. President. Mr. President, a closing statement, 1 minute. Your time starts now.
Thank you very much. We always get in touch with all of us, all of you, so that together we can build a virile nation that is proud of its heritage, that is prepared to preserve its heritage, that is prepared to restore some aspects that have maybe through the ages gone back one way or the other. And of course, this kind of effort we have made today is a kind of promotion. And for the railway management, we thank you for always giving us the opportunity to project your noble cause. God bless you all, and happy Ramadan, happy Lenten period, and for some of us that don't fast, happy non-fasting period. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of Arts Shared Africa, please look out for the exhibition. We will make more announcements about it. And we say, enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And stay blessed. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
For those of you who are on camera or who can be on camera, please, let's come on. Switch on your camera. Let's see your beautiful faces. And then let's take pictures together. Switch on your camera. Let's see your face. So for those of us who are on a laptop, you can take pictures. Aha. Sorry, it's my own face.
You can see my face.
I can see your face. I can see Oga Dantata's face. Can someone see my face? Is my face showing at all?
Yes, sir. I can see your face.
Oh, okay, good. So that means I can't take this picture. I don't know if you're on your phone, if you can screenshot. I see Odunayo. Odunfa, thank you for coming, for joining us. So before we switch off, I'm going to just make an attempt to take pictures of everyone. If you can take our pictures from wherever you are, please take our pictures too. Okay. Thank you all and goodbye.
Thank you.